Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a very special video. I am doing my first collab. Thank you. Thank you. I am doing a collab with Jana Banard from Pinch of Luck. She is a very talented YouTuber who makes a bunch of different treats and cakes and just a bunch of fun stuff like that. So I will leave her link in the description below, so make sure you guys check her out after this video. So we are going to be collabing on a summer themed cake or some type of dessert. And I've chosen to do a watermelon cake. When I think of summer, I think of the hot weather and I think about cold watermelon. I love watermelon, so I am going to be doing a watermelon cake. I've already baked my cake for you guys. I used a white cake, I dyed it the color of watermelon, so I just put a bunch of red in, and I also put a bunch of mini chocolate chips in there to look like seeds. I used a 6-inch round cake pan and a 6-inch round bowl. Make sure it is oven safe or else it will explode everywhere. So I'm just going to pop these bad boys out of their containers, or their pans, not their containers. Sprayed my pans and my bowl with cooking spray, and then I lined it with flour because I find it comes out easier. I am going to start off by cutting my cake in half. Then I'm going to put a little bit of buttercream that I made on the board and start putting together my cake. So I am going to put the bottom piece first, then a layer of buttercream. And then I'm going to add a few more chocolate chips just to give it more of the real watermelon effect. And I'm going to pop the next layer back on. More buttercream. More chocolate chips. And then the top of your cake. Now we're just going to do a crumb coat, which means you're just going to cover the whole thing in icing just to keep all the crumbs inside for when you do your final coat of buttercream. Now that we have our crumb coat done, I'm just going to pop it in the fridge for about 5 minutes just so it hardens up and it's easier to work with. Okay, so our cake has been in the fridge for 5 minutes, so we are now ready to do the last final coat of icing before we put the fondant on. I'm gonna let this sit for another 5 minutes just so that a kind of like crust builds up on the buttercream, and then I'm gonna use a paper towel and smooth it so it's all smooth before the fondant goes on. It doesn't look like a watermelon now, but it will. Next step is to roll out some fondant. I'm going to be rolling out white fondant and then I'm going to color it green later. Start out by sprinkling your surface with some powdered sugar because you don't want that stuff to stick. Now I've got my fondant rolled out to the thickness and the size that I like, so I am going to get my cake over here and quickly put this on top. And working really quick, you want to get that onto your cake before it starts to rip. Cut away the excess. that was kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, I have not covered a shape like this in fondant before, so it's not the best, but it's okay because now we are going to color it green using some vodka and some food coloring, and hopefully we can hide some of these little imperfections. By mixing some vodka and green food coloring together, I've made a little green paint that we're going to use to paint the watermelon green. The cake kind of looks unfinished, so just for some more added effects, I'm just going to take the lighter green and just blotch around the cake. Okay, so I got a little small ball of brown fondant. I'm just going to roll it into a ball, then flatten it and try to make it resemble that little thing that's on top of watermelons. It's probably not this smooth looking, so I'm going to rough it up a little bit. Okay guys, here is the watermelon cake. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to cut this cake open and see if it looks good on the inside and if it tastes good. Don't forget to check out Jana's channel. She made some really yummy s'more bars. Remember, I will leave the link in the description. Go see what she made for this summer themed collab.